Hello, air elements. Welcome to Time with T, aka, Vibe with T, aka Time with T. Had that flip just a teensy bit. It's been a while, fam. How y'all doing? I hope well. My dream is to be in a place where I'm retired and I can just do this. I can reopen our Facebook page and we can visit, and I can do live personals, and we can hang out again and all that stuff. But for now, I check in when I can, and I really I think about everyone that I used to vibe with. Like, we had a whole little crew over there of people that just, the connection was there. So, all right, air elements, I'm gonna get your reading popped off. I've been sitting here waiting for two other elements to upload. When I tell you, because sometimes my memory will give me a time limit, so I thought I had to upload them. I could have been done with y'all. I could have been done. But see, I didn't check. So here I am an hour later. They're still uploading, and I have enough memory, so we're gonna get it popping. This is for the Sun, Moon, Venus, and risings of the air elements Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So if you have any of those placements in your Sun, Moon, or rising, and it resonates, take it as yours. Also, cross watchers are welcome. But these readings been hardcore, y'all. I don't know. Earth and fire been going through it. You hear me? But let's see what y'all got going on. Let's get y'all's business. Divine energy, divine source, divine truth, divine mother, creator of all that is, seen and unseen. This is a general reading for the air elements of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Starting with the Egyptian tarot, overall energy. I am connected. All praises. Let's go. Let me tell you that. I don't know why they not like us is popping off. Y'all popping off out here on people. Let's see. You got the wheel to the sun, to the chariot, to the magician, to the high priestess. Ooh, that's a little tricky. That ending is a little tricky. Let me see here. All these daggone braids, y'all. I wear this protective hairstyle. I got help. But even if I didn't, mind your business. But I do. But I wear this because I live in Texas, and you can't go 5 minutes in the humidity and your natural hair make it. And I wear mine natural. So I be doing silk blowouts and stuff. But that's not here nor there. I just got a little distracted because I had to adjust my hair, which is not, like, I'm channeling, right? But I'm here. So I have to stay, it's a dance. So, divine, I am connected. Let's see. So the wheel to the sun, to the chariot. Magician to the high priestess. Air elements. This is refreshing. This is refreshing. Divine Mother, guide me through. This is refreshing. Changes. Movement. Lots of things going on. Some of it, you don't see how it's going to play out. Some of it, you had your hand in every step of it, every moment of the planning and initiation all the way through. You are following through with every step of what you've been working on, what you've been creating. Some of you in this season we're in, this summer season, are feeling very powerful and optimistic. You've got yourself on some sort of timeline. Like, I just keep feeling and hearing like planning. You giving yourself, it's crazy because I'm a project manager, so we deal with these phases, right? And I'm seeing you do this though, but it's with your life. Like, you are on a mission and you're not accepting anything except this positive outcome. But it's new to you. Like, you're purposefully making yourself uncomfortable. But Magician to the High Priestess is also very, very, I'm impressed, air elements. I'm very impressed, because you ever heard the saying, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing? Y'all on some of that. Y'all on that. And like, you know what it's about to be. You are in full authority. You know what you're doing. There is only open doors. You know it. And you know your power. You know your authority. You've come into your authority. This is so refreshing. The last two readings, there's like a struggle of, I wish I would have read y'all first so I could mention this in their readings, because they're struggling, some with ego, some with the, wanting to remain in their shadow self because they think it benefits them more than being holistic and, connected. And then the other is like not wanting to let people go, worried about their heart and, love, and will they find someone, will someone really care for them when the people that they're attaching to don't even, right? It's just habit, right? But y'all sitting here in full power and authority. And if you're not, you better get on game, because this is showing the wheels of change turning in your favor into pot. Let me show you. They might be backwards. Yeah, they are, but that's okay. This is first, middle, last. The wheels of change. It's changing. Wheel of Fortune. Well, it's the wheels on here, but it's change. It's new beginnings. Very positive. These things are, it's affirming. It's rich. It's positive. It's going to bring you joy. Like, you've worked for this. You've been working on this. And this right here means it's movement. It's happening now. It's happening quickly. The Chariot is go, 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 go. Don't stop. Now is not the time to stop. And if you haven't started, now is the time to get started. Get started on Magician, manifesting. Get started on the work, because the doors are open. And don't be running around telling everybody what you got going on. Don't, because I hear a thief. Someone's going to try to come in deceptive and either steal your idea, talk you down, try to mess with your confidence, judge you. I feel even friends and family members making you feel like you crazy, or you worshiping something dark, or you're something dark because you believe you're doing it. And as soon as you stop believing you're doing it, that you are divine, that the divine connection is you, and you are it, and it is you, and it is it, and it's you seeing it, seeing you, and you seeing it. As soon as you release that truth, it stops being true. So what happens to everything? It stops being true. So move. It's time. It's time. So if you haven't started, Get going. Go, 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 go. Let me get some more cards because you're probably saying, well, how the hell do I go? What the fuck is go, right? Some of you know what go means. Some of you are so in your full authority and power. You know what go is. You know what I'm talking about. Some of you, we're going to get to it. I'm going to do the cards. I can say all praises. Go means no. K-N-O-W. So all praises. Words are spells, right? And that's just the times we live in. They didn't used to be considered spells in the way that we use it, but that's how it's referenced now. So we'll just stick with that. And that we'll stick with it. So you're spelling, right? And you need to K-N-O-W, that you have full authority. You have to visualize it. You have to feel it in your heart chakra. You have to feel it within yourself. You just know. That's all it is. You just know and watch like with a power and authority. Like, oh, I know that's for me. I know. You know why you know? Because you know you. You know your character. You know your heart. You know self. And that doesn't mean you're a doormat. It's far from it. Divine would never be a doormat. To love yourself is not to be a doormat. And you know this. To love yourself is not to settle. And settle is not defined by me or anyone else. Settle is defined by self. You know when you settling. You know when you accepting some BS. You know. And sometimes it's appropriate to play the game and let others think you've settled. Let them show their hand, right? But you know this. So K-N-O-W. Okay? Wow. I love this mode. Ooh, y'all got quite a few wisdom of the oracles. This is also overall energy, confirming the first. Happy to between worlds. Like, this is surreal for you. Like, you have come into a point in life where some of you have seen some of the fruit. Some of you haven't even seen the fruit of your authority, of your power, of your connection, your divinity. You haven't even seen the fruit yet. And you know, though, like, it's surreal for you. You're like, all this time, this is all it took. Like, this is all it took. You know? This is all it took. This is all it took. That throat chakra being open. Living and speaking in truth. No fear. Just truth. You know? Buy the book. Keep on going. Whatever you've connected with divine, you have this connection, this relationship with self, which is divine, which divine is you, and continue to nurture that knowing. Continue to nurture self. Continue to affirm yourself. And that's what by the book means. It's like spiritual law or the law, the divine law, which really the principles of divine law are integrity, love, not as an emotion, love as a frequency, self, true self, not avatar, but true self, having the experience, like living outwardly, authentically. That's what's gonna get it. That's it. Come to the edge. It's like a romance. You're being asked to come. You're being asked to jump off. You're being asked to continue what you're doing in knowing. You're being asked to You're being like triple dog. I triple dog dare you to believe and know what you know. Come on, let me show you that you know what you know. I love this. Whew. This is saying make sure you rest. Get your rest. Because not getting rest can cause certain psychoses, right? You can get a little glitched out. And your mind, you've conquered so much, you don't want your mind to create these machinations, and you lose it. Like as soon as you stop knowing, divine is saying again, like as soon as you stop knowing it, that's the truth. You don't know. It ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Authority what? Where? You must remain with whatever y'all doing, air elements. Don't stop. Please don't stop. What tarot deck am I using? Oh, the Universal. Let's get it. I always call it the Universal. This is the Unknowable Lives. I don't know why I call it the Universal. Maybe because of the artwork. It reminds me of like the Flower of Life or something. That could be where my mind is going, because I'm telling you, my knower knows when I'm not even paying attention. So just know. This camera is up too high, but it was dropping too low before. All praises. Let's get these quartz. Let's get y'all some quartz. Shuffling for air elements. This is a general reading. Any other guidance that you have, Divine Mother, for the air elements. All praises. I read this deck in reversals. All right, let's get it. I wanted to flip, but it didn't, so I'm just going to keep going. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Ten of Wands to Judgment. Ten of Wands, Judgment. Seven of Cups. Ace of Swords. King of Wands. Nine of Wands. Anything else? Okay. Oh, good, journaling. Okay. This one's first. All right. I'm just going to set them there. Releasing burdens. You are free. Judgment is about freedom. You have freed yourself from a lot of base level, generational, dogmatic belief systems. You have released yourself, and you have connected to the source, divine. You have literally woken up to truth. Like, it's hard to explain. It's easy to live in when you awaken to it, but it's hard to explain, because for some, Two things can be true at the same time. And that is that we are matter, we are solids, these avatars, we're fractals, we move, we think, we're organic beings, right? But we're also energetic beings, which is another truth. Energy can now be recorded. You can get, like aura recordings and things like that. But literally, energy is divine. It is all, right? And you don't see it with the naked eye. You can feel it. You can know it, K-N-O-W, and you know. And so where some can say they believe in something and there's no proof or evidence in it, just fear-based, right? Or it's just passed down traditionally. You have come to this knowing. You have set yourself free from that way of that reality. And now you're in a new reality. And in this new reality, look at all this. You're like it's a playground. And you're like, what do I want? And you're not limiting yourself to a linear planning or thought process or action. You're like collectively grabbing a list of things and saying, nah, I don't have to do this one at a time. I want blah, 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 blah. You got a whole bucket list of things you want going on, right? To stay in this, when something isn't reciprocal, this is the Ace of Swords. It's about cutting out one-sided it's one-sided situations. All praises, let me finish what I was saying. I needed to finish that because I'll get to like the message. Divine will start pushing the message and I ain't even spoke it yet, but I need to release it. So one-sided situations, if something's not reciprocal, don't entertain it. That's where you're going to start doubting because you're lowering your frequency. You're taking yourself out of knowing to having faith or hope or, you believe it'll happen. No, you know. Remain in knowing. This is about being a leader. And it's about when you're creating, when you're in that magician energy, there are certain qualities of a leader that others don't have yet. The leader has to teach it to them, has to instill it in them and share it with them. Leadership requires someone to be very unbiased. It requires a communication style. It requires a knowledge. You hold a knowledge that needs to be shared, but is not yet shared, right? It does not mean to be above. It means you're vibrating somewhere and you can help others to get there. That's what leaders do. They have a skill set. And during that skill set, on their way up to where they're going, they pick up all of these qualities that help build them into the best leader that they can be, right? So you are that leader. You're being called into your authority, but you already know that. And here you are sitting. Look at all these. This is what you've overcome. And this is you holding one. Always remain on guard. Never let your guard down. Don't let nobody sneak attack you. Don't let anybody talk you down and cause you doubt. That's important because it keeps popping up. But let's get into the last few cards. The Hierophant. Don't let your left hand know what the right hand's doing. You are very powerful. Very powerful. Your gifts, your talents, you have tapped in, baby. And some people gonna be upset. They see you working on you. They see you moving forward and doing what you need to do for you. You're working on you, and they gonna be hurt. For some of you, as you continue to move, because this keeps coming, and then you have the balance card, like balancing things out, always remain balanced. Someone being left out in the cold. I feel like this reference of one-sided and reciprocity keeps coming up. Divine is literally sharing or just within and throughout me, I'm feeling someone has a third party situation going on, and you care about this person. Like you love this person, or you did, but you can't tell this person what you have going on because they're not going to want to lose you, but they know that. Didn't I say in the beginning, there are people who already know your gifts? I hope that was this reading. See, I don't remember what is channel. I just channel and get it over with because I want my life back, right? I don't all day do this. Like I'm not all day, like I'm connected to divine all day, but I'm not in people's business all day. So if they know that you've entered into true self, into truth, they're going to try to hinder you. They're going to try to set you back a bit. And there's a third party situation. There's something that hurt you and it's driving you to move forward. But you have to, in order for this to remain strong and empowered, you need to really walk away from that situation. Like one thing you learn when you come into truth is that nothing is permanent, right? Things are always changing and moving. It's like look at energy, and it's free and it's all over, and sometimes it's a roller coaster, sometimes it's over there. So nothing is just steady, a straight line. That's death. That's flat line. So what's true right now does not have to be true later on. But the truth right now is it's not a healthy situation, and they will hinder you. You will catch yourself in the wrong situation. And I see you strong enough. I see you knowing. And for those of you who don't know, but you feel it, this third party, this person that's got you tangled up in a web of stuff, it could be somebody and they mama, and they listen to their mama over them listening to your feelings and what you sharing. It could be another person, intimate person. It could be the friends, whatever it is. There's something that's third party, and it is completely out of alignment, and you got to free yourself from that. That is your instruction. I will show you. Don't let them know what you got going on. You are powerful, and don't go around bragging about it. Hold it within. You have full authority, but there's this heartache. There's this third party. There's something going on where people are going to hurt you. They're going to purposefully hurt you because you're working on yourself. You changing. They feel you moving away from them. But in order to balance this out, see the two pentacles, see that trying to balance out. In order for this to get in alignment, somebody gonna have to get left out in the cold. And that's that. Let me get you some self-care. All praises. Self-care. You taking a bath? Yeah. All right. Write a gratitude list. That's beautiful. That's right on time. Write a gratitude list. Put it on the fridge. Put it in your bag, your work satchel, whatever. Flow like water. Go with the flow. You know what you're doing. If things are getting difficult, you're going against the alignment. You're going against truth. Go with the flow. It should flow easily, okay? And it's time for you the friends that you call friends or whatever that situation is, family, whatever, they are no longer in alignment with your new reality, with your reality. So it's time for you to spend time with people that, because it's spend time with friends, but it's showing people in the card with like tarot and stones and the world and the moon and rainbows, and you know, they dress differently. They it's not your typical group, and this is saying it's time for you to find a support network, even if it's just to have coffee and, you know, be free and but feel connected. It's time for you to find people that whose frequency is where you resonate, and understand, even though you're in the knowing, I feel this coming, and I'm going to say it because I'm being led to say it. Divine Mother is like, who said everything had to remain one way? There are certain things that through change, because time is not linear. All praises. That was so beautiful that the word change came through instead of time. That through change, there are certain things that remain connected, right? It is rightfully so, because their vibration or their qualities or traits and elements need to combine and stay connected to create what it is meant for them to be. I hope this is making sense, because this is a whole cipher. But change is not negative. It's not. Change is not negative. All praises. Can we get some numerology for the air elements? You have to change, because as you ascend, as you expand, as you become awakened, your frequency is changing. So you have to connect differently. The change is inevitable, right? I hope this is making sense. Let me know. Numerology, patience. Oh, but you know that. Healing, abundance. Wow. Compassion. Divine is compassion. You have entered the frequency of compassion. Intuition, this is about your gifts. Continue to operate in truth, continue to operate in self, and in knowing, and your gifts are already activated. You just keep doing what you're doing. You have gone through a great healing. The abundance is there. You know it's there. I was saying in another reading, like sometimes we have to, don't be hyper fixated on the manifestation, on what you're creating. Sometimes you just know it and you release. Like you just go about your life and you begin to focus on new things and set new goals and create new tasks to work on, and build new friendships and things like that. And in the whole time, because you're not holding it and saying you control the outcome, you've already created it. Now let divine bring it to you. Let divine, let self know and bring it to you. Okay. Wow, what the heck is going on here? This is a really good feeling to sit in. I'm sitting in it and I'm really enjoying this energy. Health, adventure. So the health card is out, and some of y'all really need to make some adjustments. Some of you already are, because you know, and you've made some food adjustments, supplements, those type of things. Continue on that path. You'll receive downloads. You'll be led to where you need to go for to keep your avatar healed, to take care of this body that we're in, okay? Some adventures ahead. Get physical, because the more you move, the more your vibration kind of gets a good steady beat going. You want to get that beat, you know. And then continue to practice financial discipline until you don't have to, and be very proud of yourself. Be very proud of yourself. Divine wants you to know that self wants to know that divine energy is very proud of you. Is just swirling and dancing around you. Very, very proud. That is what we're here for, one by one, to awaken to true self. Truth. Wow. Find your people. Find your people. It's important. It's important that you're able to express yourself and say the off the wall things and thoughts and, you know, downloads and, you know, your language changing, and, you know, it's important to find your people. So find your people. Okay, air elements, I am so happy for you. I really am enjoying this energy. I'm enjoying sitting in it. It feels like a warm hug, but it also feels powerful. Like I'm tickled because I'm sitting for y'all, but it's the feeling that I know. IKNOW, you know what I'm saying? But it's outside of me this time, but it's good to know. It's affirming to know that others, man, we getting it. We out here getting it. And the point is that as we all elevate, then all things around us have to elevate to that frequency, or they'll fall off and not make it. But we can't stop making things better. We can't stop becoming wholesome, loving, gifted beings with character and integrity. We can't stop striving for that. And so that's what we're doing, and that's what you've done. So I am so thankful. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.